Philosophy of Taekwondo by Grandmaster James S. Benko, Ph.D. The philosophy of Taekwondo is to build a more peaceful world. To accomplish this goal, Taekwondo begins with the foundation, the individual. The art strives to develop the character, personality, and positive moral and ethical traits in each practitioner. It is upon this foundation of individuals possessing positive attitudes and characteristics that the end goal may be achieved. Taekwondo strives to develop the positive aspects of an individual's personality: respect, courtesy, goodness, trustworthiness, loyalty, humility, courage, patience, integrity, perseverance, self-control, an indomitable spirit, and a sense of responsibility to help and respect all forms of life. This takes a great deal of hard training, and many do not reach far enough to achieve perfection in all of these aspects. However, it is the physical, mental, and spiritual effort which the individual puts forth that develops the positive attributes and image of both the individual and how he or she perceives others. By helping mold an individual into a well-rounded and responsible person, the individual can pass on to others, through both his teachings and his personal actions, the principles he has learned through his Taekwondo training. Individuals unite and become a family. Families come together and form a community. Communities merge and develop into a nation. And nations are what make up our present-day world. In order to help build a more peaceful world, Taekwondo starts with one person at a time. Gradually groups form, dojangs schools emerge, organizations develop, until Taekwondo's philosophy has influenced, in a positive way, enough persons, families, communities, and nations, to someday bring about, or at least help bring about, the unification of nations dedicated to helping each other. The task is not easy. Just like the metamorphosis an individual goes through from white belt to black belt and eventually master, so the transition of the unification of nations united by laws of peace is a long and hard task. Taekwondo strives for this unification. Race, creed, and nationality have nothing to do with Taekwondo. They are all one in the same. Taekwondo reaches toward the total development of the individual and the founding of a peaceful world. No matter what color a person's skin, no matter what his religion, no matter where his national boundaries, we all seek one thing: peace. This peace can only be achieved if each person has found peace within himself. Taekwondo reaches toward the cultivation of this inner peace and the development of a well-rounded, responsible individual. The physical aspects of Taekwondo are merely the byproduct of Taekwondo. It is the mental and spiritual development of a person which Taekwondo nurtures and helps give birth to. The philosophy of Taekwondo can be attained through the cultivation and maturity of all three aspects of the art: physical, mental, and spiritual, in each individual. Once these three aspects have been instilled in a person, then the total maturation of the person will start a chain reaction which will, with God's help, lead us to a more peaceful world. Taekwondo is doing its part to build a more peaceful world. I, as an instructor, am doing my best to attain this goal, and you, as a practitioner of the art of Taekwondo, have begun to set the world on the path of peaceful unification. Our task is not an easy one. We may not see our goal fulfilled in our lifetime, but we are now planting the seeds which will one day take root and blossom into Taekwondo's philosophy: total positive development of each individual and a peaceful world.